A very good morning, dear children. I welcome you all to today's session. Dear students, today we are going to revise the grammar topics that we have done in some of the previous sessions. So, how would we revise it? Yes, let us start. So, we are going to do a revision assignment, and the first question for your revision assignment is fill in the blanks with adjectives as indicated in the brackets. Now, as you know that recently we have finished the topic of adjectives, right? We have learned what are adjectives and the different kinds of adjectives. So, let us have our first question. It was a dash movie, so we walked out before the interval. Now, dear children, you have to fill an adjective of quality type. Now, to fill the adjective of quality in this blank, you should first see that what is your noun. Okay, the noun is movie. So, for this noun, we have to supply an adjective. Now, just see what is the rest part of the sentence telling us. It is said that we walked out before the interval. Dear children, normally what kind of movies are there when you are not interested and you walk out before the interval? Yes, we have to fill that kind of word which is an adjective of quality and that completes the sense, the meaning of the sentence. So, have you got your word? Okay, it can be it was a boring movie, so we walked out before the interval, right? Yes, and that is the adjective of quality. Okay, let us move next. There is dash milk in the bottle and we have to supply an adjective of quantity. Now, dear children, I hope you remember for uncountable nouns like milk is there in this sentence. The adjectives which come, they are called adjective of quantity if they tell you the answer of the question how much. So, what can be here? There can be many options. Yes, you got it right. There is little milk. There is some milk in the bottle. There is much milk in the bottle. Okay? Like this. It can be even there is no milk in the bottle. Okay? Yes, you can take any of these words. Let us move next. There are dash students in the class. Now let us see what kind of adjective do we need to put here. The adjective of number. Now just see we have the noun students here for which we have to put our adjective. Now students is a countable noun. So adjective of number means which answers the question how many. So again there can be many options. I'm sure you must have found out your word. Just to give you certain hints, it can be there are many students in the class, there are a few students in the class, right? So you can pick up any word, okay? Let us move next. We have what is dash name and you have to supply possessive adjective. Now, dear children, when you talk to someone, what will you say? Generally, the most appropriate adjective which should come here is what is your name. Yes, possessive adjective are those which tells us the possession of a noun. Okay, but it can be what is his name, what is her name. Okay, what is your name. Right, but can it be what is their name? No, because we have the helping verb is here. Okay, so accordingly we should put a singular subject over here. Okay, a singular possessive adjective. Alright, yes, let us move next. Will you help me carry dash books? Now let us see demonstrative adjective. Dear children, I'm sure you recall we have done this kind as well. The words this, that, these, those, they are your demonstrative adjective. Yes, now tell me, books is a plural noun. So what should come for books? You're right, it can be these or those. But when someone asks you directly, that means you are far away or near? Yes, that means you're near. So the appropriate is, will you help me carry these books? Okay? Very good. Now let us move next. So we have the next question. Take the correct form of adjectives to complete the sentences. Now dear children, this question is related to the topic degrees of adjectives, right? Yes, in previous 2 sessions we have done so many examples of degrees of adjectives as well. I hope you remember. Dear children, if you want a recap of any of these topics, the videos are there on this channel. You can anytime watch them. Okay? Now let us see. First, that is the options with us are naughty, naughtier, naughtiest, puppy of the litter. Now out of these 3 choices, we have to pick up the most correct adjective for our noun puppy. Now what is litter, dear children? You're right, we have done collective nouns as well. Litter is the collective noun of puppy. Now you must have remembered that when we put the positive or comparative or superlative degree, like naughty is the positive degree of adjective here, naughtier is the comparative degree, naughtiest is the superlative degree. So when we have the article the, you remember the rule I had shared with you when we did this session? Yes, when we have the article the, which degree comes? Which degree of adjective will be used? You're right, it is the superlative degree. Okay, so the answer should be that is the naughtiest puppy of the litter. Alright, got the answer? Yes, the answer is naughtiest. This is your answer. Okay, let us move next. Jim's collection of toy cars is the degrees of adjectives given to us is good, better, best. Now again see, we have the article the. So out of these 3, good is your positive degree, better is your comparative degree, best is the superlative degree of the word good. So out of these 3 options, which option should be there? Yes, the rule is same. When we have the article the superlative degree of adjective comes. So the best word is your answer. Okay? Very good. Let us move next. My bag is heavy, heavier, heaviest. Then Mohan's bag. Now here we are talking about bag and we are comparing my bag with Mohan's bag. Okay, so that means comparison is going on. Also the word than is there. So this heavy is positive degree, heavier is comparative degree and heaviest is our superlative degree of adjective. Now when we have the word than, when we compare 2 objects, then dear children, recall which degree of adjective do you use? I'm sure you must have got your answer. It is, yes, heavy, heavier or heaviest. You're right, it is heavier. Okay, heavier is the correct answer. Let us move next. An, angry, angrier, angriest. Bull charged at a lion. Now the article is an. Okay. Is there any comparison with anything? No, it is just a statement. Is there any the here? No. So now tell me, angry is positive degree, angrier is comparative degree of adjective, and angriest is superlative degree of angry. Now which adjective should you be using here? Dear children, you're right. When there is no comparison, we use the positive degree. Okay? So the answer is angry. Very good. An angry bull charged at a lion. Next we have Asha stood first in the race. She ran the. It's very simple. Article the is there. So fast, faster or fastest. Dear children, fast is positive degree of adjective. Faster is comparative form of fast. Fastest is superlative degree of adjective fast. Now I'm sure you've got your answer. That's pretty simple. We have done like this 2 examples earlier. So the answer is fastest. Asha stood first in the race. She ran the fastest. Okay. Now let us come to question C. Tick the correct verb that goes with the subject. Now dear children, tell me, this is which topic? Yes, you're right. In one of our previous sessions, we have learned a lot about subject-verb agreement. Okay? And what was that? It was that your verb should be according to your subject. Now see, number 1 we have the child is or are absent today. So we have to first see what is our subject. So just tell me, what are we talking about? Who are we talking about in this sentence? Yes, the subject is child. Okay. Now we have to see whether it is singular or plural. You're right. The word child is a singular subject. So when we have a singular subject, the verb should also be singular. So now just see, is singular or are singular? You're right. The word is the singular verb. So this is your answer. The child is absent today. Okay? Remember, we put the verb in accordance to the subject. Alright? Now this we will understand. Each of the family members were present in the picnic. So each of the family members means, yes, will it be singular or plural? Each word. What do we say? That also we have done the rules, right? Each with the words like each, every, everyone, they are all taken as singular subjects. Okay. So the verb should also be singular. Okay. So each of the family members was present in the picnic. Alright. Just see here, if each is not there, if you do not have the word each, if you have the family members, then the plural is there. This family members is plural. Okay. In that case, the verb should be were. The family members were present. But when we write the word each, that means you are counting everyone. So everyone is taken as a singular subject. Okay. So remember, you can also refer to the video of subject-verb agreement on the channel if you want to have a recap. Okay. So the each word is taken as singular and accordingly singular verb should come. Each of the family members was present in the picnic. Okay, next we have nothing is or are difficult. Now again, the words like nothing, something, everything, they are also singular subjects. So the verb should be singular, is. Okay. Nothing is difficult. Alright. Let us see next. Oil and water do or does not mix together. Now this is a negative sentence of simple present tense. Alright, we have done tenses as well. Yes, because we have the helping verb here, do or does. So that means this is a simple present tense. Now dear children, you know, because you have done the session on simple present tense in one of the videos, that do comes with plural subject and does come with singular subject. Okay, so do is a plural verb and does is a singular verb. Alright, now we have to see our subjects. Oil and water. Dear children, if you recall the rule, when two things are joined with the word and, then they become plural, right? Because one is oil, one is water. So both it becomes plural. Okay, the word and, whenever it is used, the subjects, they are taken as plural subject. So accordingly, the verb should be plural. So just now I shared with you, out of the words do or does, which is our plural verb? You're right. Do is our plural verb. So the answer is oil and water do not mix together. Got it? Just go through the video of subject-verb agreement. We have done all these rules there. Next we have the teacher with 40 students has come or have come. Now dear children, when we have the subject joined with word with, okay, like here. So what will happen? Just recall. Yes, the teacher with 40 students has come. Why? Because when we join it with, we take the first subject as our main subject. So the word teacher is the main subject, and so it is singular, and therefore the answer should be has. Okay? The teacher with 40 students has come. Alright? The main subject is teacher and it is singular. It can be the mother with her children, the teacher with his tools. It can be anything. Okay? So the subject is teacher. Right? Next we have everyone. Everyone has or have the dress for the function. Now just now I shared with you that when we have the words like everyone, someone, each, everybody, nobody, somebody, all such pronouns are taken as singular subject. Alright? So has is a singular verb or have is a singular verb? That is very simple. The singular verb is has. So the answer should be everyone has the dress for the function. Okay? Next we have a pack of cards is or are kept on the table. Now we have done collective nouns. So you know that pack is a collective noun of cards. So what is on the table? Cards or the pack? Yes, the main subject is pack, and collective noun is always taken as a singular subject. Dear children, you have to learn all these things. Okay, they are the rules. That collective nouns are taken as singular subject. So the verb will also be singular, and is a singular verb. So the answer is. A pack of cards is kept on the table. Okay. Next we have both the guests has or have arrived. Now it is very simple. Both means one or two. Yes, dear children, you're right. Both means two people. Okay, or two things. anything which is 2 in number. So 2 is a plural subject, right? It is more than 1. So it is plural. So accordingly plural verb will come, and have is a plural verb. So the answer is have. Both the guests have arrived. Alright, please listen to the explanation that I am giving with every sentence. That itself is a rule. They are the rules of these types. Okay, next we have many of the students was or were unwell yesterday. Now, this is also very simple. When we have the word many, it is more than 1. So this simply becomes plural subject. Okay. So accordingly plural verb will be there. So the answer is were. Many of the students were unwell yesterday. Okay. Next, my daughter swims in the pool only on Sundays. Now again, this is very simple to understand. Which tense is this? You're right, it is simple present tense. Dear children, tense is something that you should focus every time when you see any sentence. Right? We should have a continuous revision of our tenses. Now here, what is the subject? Who is in the pool? Yes, my daughter. So it is singular, plural. You're right. This is singular because plural is daughters. Right? We have done gender and number noun. You remember? The session of noun singular plural was also had also been done. So now my daughter is singular subject. So with singular in simple present tense, do you recall the rule? Yes, we add S. So the correct answer is swims. Okay. When we have a singular subject, like here, my daughter, we will add the word letter S to our verb. So the answer is my daughter swims in the pool only on Sundays. So that brings us to the end of today's session, and I'm sure this is actually a very good revision of your adjectives, degrees of comparison, as well as a very important topic, subject-verb agreement. We have also touched upon simple present tense with the help of the sentences. So, watch the previous videos if you want to recap, and I'm sure this is going to help you out. Till we meet again, goodbye.